Okay, here with Chico State head coach Cody Hein and seniors Olivia Mediano and Anna Maytosh. Coach, opening statement.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was a well played match. And we came out with good energy and executed some of the things we wanted to. I thought we just showed a fighting spirit throughout the match. I thought we had a bunch of girls going after it, and we couldn't get San Bernardino out of some of the stuff that we wanted to get them out of doing. Primarily the serve and pass battle. They won it by a little bit. They didn't dominate us in the serve and pass battle, but they won it by a little bit. And the reality is, for us to get that win, we were probably going to have to dominate them in the serve and pass battle. So I don't think there was really a part of the game that they were just like light years better than us at. But just kind of the way we're stacked up and kind of the way we're built, that we had to be a little bit better at certain parts. And we were better at those parts. So.
Did they make any sort of adjustments between the first and second set that you just couldn't overcome?
No, not really. I mean, they spun their lineup, but it wasn't. I don't personally think it gained them any advantages. I think we didn't do as good a job on their hitters in terms of blocking their angle shots in the second game, and I think that gave them a little life, really, more than anything. If we could have gotten that second game, I think that we could have taken a little bit of the air out of their sails. So it was more that. I don't know. Coach Turners might think differently, that they did something that was great, probably as well. But I don't think there was anything in particular.
Olivia, when you guys came out on fire in that first set, I'm sure everybody was thinking this night's going to be ours, and it just didn't turn out that way. Talk about having the frustrations of losing to a final for the second straight year and to the same team.
Yeah, it's frustrating. They're a good team, and there's no doubt about that, and they're ranked for a reason, and they have good players. I mean, we came out this weekend and battled our hearts out, and I think that's what I'm most proud about, and I think that's what I'm going to be thinking about for the rest of the year.
Anna Maytosh, same question. I mean, a tough team you have to go up against, seems like 2 or 3 times every year. And you got them last year, had them on their heels there after the first set. And what was going through your mind?
I mean, it's hard. That's what makes a team great, is the back and forth battle. They make adjustments, we make adjustments. That win last year was awesome, and I think that I'm just really, really proud of the product we put on the court and all of the fighting spirit that we had. I think we all worked together and we all connected, and I'm just really proud of the girls, and I think that they'll get them next year. And I think that this is, instills a fire under their belly that they can win it next year as well.
Cody, you've got 2 of your 4 seniors here. Talk a little bit about your upperclassmen and what they've meant to your team this year.
Oh, they defined Chico State volleyball, really. They're going to be dearly missed. The heart that they played with, the heart that they demonstrated to. We were a flawed team at the beginning of the year, and some of our youth kind of really manifested itself. Not to throw everything on freshmen, but just the non-seniors. We weren't playing every game with that heart and fire and spirit. And I think these two, along with Tris and McKenna, kind of just wound up the intensity and the intelligence and the notion that there's something bigger to this, and they're going to be missed for sure. There's the stuff that's pretty obvious. I mean, Olivia's all over the record book, but Anna's all over all of our girls' hearts. I mean, she had a really, really big impact on this team. Tris did a great job as coming in. These two, McKenna, are 4 years. Tris is a 2-year, and she came in a tough situation coming in where a twin sister was an All-American and a big part of the program, and she kind of put her stamp on the program pretty quick, and so we're going to miss him for sure.
Let's gush on Olivia just a little bit. Most Chico State people know this, but I think a national audience needs to know that she's one of only 3 Wildcat players in history with over 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs, and she finishes her career with well over 1,200. I think that puts her number 3 all time. And obviously you've had her for 4 years, and I know you've loved her for every single one.
We're gonna miss her. She's defines Chico State volleyball. I just got a text from one of the coaches in the league with a meme that was said with the little engine that could, a picture of the little engine that could, and with kudos and respects to that little number 2. She's going to be missed. I think she's got one of the biggest hearts there is to play volleyball, and we like to play with fire and spunk, and we like to go after it and not back down to anyone, and that's really what Liv brought to this program.
And then Anna Maytosh, you've told me many, many times over the years, probably the most intelligent player you've ever had on the court.
Highly intelligent in terms of being able to fix her game. I'll take kind of personal responsibility for the early part of her career. I don't think I developed her very well in terms of finding the right spot for her. Last year, I'd love to take the credit for moving her to the right side. That wasn't what happened. We kind of threw her there because we needed it, and she just thrived. Her development is, she's just phenomenal what she did. And everything she does in life is self-earned for sure.
Ladies, talk about playing for Coach Hein for 4 years and Chico State volleyball in particular. What are you going to take away?
I think for Chico State volleyball, he's taught us intensity and that defense wins championships. And I think over the 4 years, our defense has been amazing, and he instilled in us that we need to have that fighting spirit. And I think it's going to continue on as a legacy for us. And I'm just really proud to be on this team and play for him. So thank you. Yeah, and honestly, the best part about Cody is that he taught me how to be an adult. He teaches us how to be adults, and he holds us to a high standard on a daily basis. And I know I can take all of the skills he's taught me over the past 4 years, and I'm going to move on with them, and I'm going to learn from them, and I'm going to just build on all of those awesome skills that I've learned, aside from just being able to pass or hit a volleyball.
You know, it's a cool senior class when you feel like you've learned as much from them as I hope that they have learned from me. So.
Yeah. Cody, you came this close to catching lightning in a bottle and getting an NCAA tournament berth. How is this experience going to help your underclassmen as you move into 2018?
Well, damn well should. They should see that we're a good team, and buy into that. We got to be able to buy into that in the early part of the season. So we can take care of things, but it's definitely going to help. And really, that's again the impression that these two amongst the 4 are leaving. They so wanted it because they had one last year, and they know what it's like to go and have that taste. And we really wanted to get that for our youth, for our younger kids, and we'll get there. We'll learn from this. As I told them in their locker room, we'll learn. Even they will learn from this. They just don't get the opportunity to learn on the hardwood anymore. But they'll learn from this. We'll all learn from this, and we'll be better.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.